anyone else in my eyes. You know, yeah, you gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It's a fight, you know, but
Gervonta Tank Davis and Terence Bud Crawford. Two elite fighters from different divisions. Yet somehow their clash outside the ropes has stolen more headlines than their actual opponents. And this time? It didn't happen through a sneaky tweet or a vague Instagram caption. It unfolded live, in front of cameras, for the whole world to see. This isn't surface-level trash talk. This isn't hype for clicks. This situation runs deeper than that. Let's unpack it.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break you.
First things first, they don't even compete at the same weight. They've never touched gloves in competition. But rivalries aren't always born under bright lights in the ring. Sometimes they're fueled by pride, by legacy, by who believes they're the true king.
He would never even think about to come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways.
Tank has long been labeled the face of boxing's new era. Explosive, entertaining, undefeated for years and known for shutting the lights out with one punch. Or at least that was the narrative before his showdown with Lamont Roach. We'll circle back to that. On the other side stands Crawford, composed, clinical, and ruthless when the bell rings. A multi-division undisputed champion with a resume that demands respect. Still, critics have been loud about one thing. Why hasn't he stepped in with Canelo? Some fans see hesitation there. And because of that looming question, many are already favoring Canelo if that fight ever materializes.
Is everything Crawford knows, Canelo, and he knows it on the job better than Crawford because his resume is. So, hey, Crawford got the Batman IQ, what he's going up against when he starts. Canelo ain't drooling dumb, and Crawford is the skillful, knowledgeable. Canelo knows more than Crawford in the ring because he did. He has better on-the-job experience than Crawford. When it comes to IQ, it may be Canelo who's the IQ. And I'm trying to let you guys know, on-the-job experience counts. Canelo got better experience at this than Crawford. Crawford, on the other hand, is a better athlete, but that doesn't mean he has higher IQ.
Neither man is flawless. And in boxing, even a small crack is enough to start a war of words. The tension had been simmering. Tank had hinted for months that he could jump divisions and beat the best at 147. When Crawford's name came up, he didn't dodge it. He leaned straight into it. Crawford wasn't about to ignore that. Whenever reporters mentioned Tank, Bud made sure to point out that Davis hadn't faced anyone operating on his level. Not stylistically, not mentally, not competitively. That was the spark that lit the match.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
there ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
Not even entertaining catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
What champ? Come on, man. Tell me what though. You know boxing? You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. Come up here where the big boys at.
All right.
Then came the Ring Magazine Gala. Tank didn't even receive an invite. Crawford? Seated front and center. When questioned about Tank's absence, but didn't sugarcoat his response. That's when playful banter escalated into something much sharper. Eventually, both men appeared on the same live boxing panel. Everyone sensed tension in the air. They just didn't expect it to explode. At first, it was standard analysis. A discussion about the sports landscape. Crawford looked relaxed, confident, composed. Tank sat across from him, visibly tight, aware that every word would be dissected. Then the topic shifted to pound-for-pound rankings. Tank's name was mentioned, and in that instant the temperature changed.
Pound right now.
We got me, we got Inoue, we got Canelo, we got Usyk.
Put Davis in there?
We can put Tank in there.
Who you struggling? If it's not Tank off top, who you struggling with?
Thinking about other fighters, you can put Tank in there.
You would Tank Davis, you guys have gone into it a little bit. Would you be able to give an opportunity to a 35, 40 pounder?
And what weight?
Would you entertain it? Let's say 47. Let's say
I ain't going back down to 47.
You ain't going back down. You don't want to cut the weight.
I can't cut the weight.
Tank, usually the cool and confident star, began to show frustration. Crawford remained icy, almost amused. At that moment, it wasn't about weight classes or fight contracts. It was about dominance, about who controlled the narrative.
When people, what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me, you don't know me, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including Will, win.
Tank, question for you. You're a proud father.
After that live exchange, one thing became undeniable. Fans now demand this fight. Yes, the size gap is real. Yes, the risk would be enormous. And yes, one of them would have to step far outside his comfort zone. But that tension? That's what sells.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes, and, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him come and touch him.
Oh man, Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him come and touch it.
Yeah, 147?
At 147. I'll make 147.
Ooh, see, oh man.
You're gonna have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
People want to see Tank's knockout power tested against elite ring IQ. They want to see if Crawford's defensive genius can withstand a genuine one-punch threat. They want to know who cracks first under championship-level pressure. Most of all, they want to know who leaves with the crown.
Gotta ask your thoughts on Tank saying he'd knock out Terence in 6 rounds. You think he was playing, trolling, what? Selling tickets to his new fight?
Was that like his tweets?
He said it
on video.
Huh? He said audio. He said it. He's like, if I tap that chin, you know he chinny.
Listen, Terence has already hired us for any of the little guys. Anybody 130, 26, 30, 35, Gary Russell, Tank Davis, cannot go to get to Terence Crawford without going through us. Rolly Romero, leave Earl Spence alone. You see what I'm saying? You come over here and you get that ass whipping too. You know what I mean? Leave them big guys alone. Stop trolling them, right? They're best 147 pounders in the world, and they're the best 107.
Tank even admitted it himself. Skill for skill, he believes Bud would be manageable. The only true obstacle? The size difference.
Easy work.
Shakur, Stevens.
Easy work.
Keyshawn Davis.
Super easy work.
Super. Lomachenko.
I don't know. I haven't seen him. I say he a challenge because he a vet.
For Crawford.
The only reason why I say a challenge because he's solid. Yeah,
The last one.
But if we're being honest, the verbal exchange tilted in Crawford's favor. And that brings us back to one pivotal moment, Tank versus Roach.
Tank is a recipe for disaster, but it's low output, high accuracy. Good body shot there from Tank.
Another body shot from Davis. Straight right down the middle. Always a weapon against the southpaw. Lead left hook by Roach in the jab. There's a chopping right hand. Good punch from Roach. In fact, our unofficial scorer, Larry Hazard.
Tank's starting to open up a little bit here.
There's a lead left in their body work from Davis.
Ooh, there's that right hand again from Roach.
What I did to you, teenagers, and there it is. The words are being Let's see if the punches start being thrown, and yes, they do. There's Davis, lands a left. Oh, nice double left hook by Roach to the body and then to the head. Right in the Roach. So good success here for Roach in round 7. Davis, oh, there's a right hook to the body by Davis, ripping that right hand. Roach rips a left hook to the body.
And Roach is faring well for himself.
And oh, Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach. And there's a left uppercut that lands for Roach. Davis digs to the body. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee.
You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up. Back up. That's a generous call from Roach.
Did he not take a knee?
Took them out. Right. Took them out. And that's right there.
Oh, here comes Davis. Davis exploding. And then Roach took the shots and fired back some of his own.
Tank's fight with Lamont Roach wasn't just a tough night. It shook the boxing world.
I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait.
The defining moment came in round 9. Roach caught him clean. A sharp combination that sent Tank stumbling and electrified the arena.
Voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around and love you again. You know what I mean?
Many believed it should have been ruled a knockdown. Tank's glove brushed the canvas, yet the referee waved it off. Regardless of the call, the optics were clear. Roach was competitive. He was landing. He was pushing the pace. Some fans walked away believing he deserved more.
Could have stopped him. It's me. It's me. Definitely my fault. Definitely my fault. It's all right. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. I definitely could have. That was on me too. That was on me for sure. Cause I ain't pick it up when I supposed to pick it up. And I could have definitely did more. Definitely did more. Just a lot going on. But again, it was myself, But I go to the gym and, get back to the drawing board and, train a little hard.
Crawford didn't hesitate to weigh in. On live television, he called the knockdown legitimate and implied Roach had been shortchanged. According to Bud, that performance exposed cracks in Tank's armor. The criticism didn't stop there. Crawford questioned the hype surrounding Tank and suggested the performance didn't match the reputation. And the uncomfortable truth? A lot of fans agreed. Tank didn't have much room to argue.
He's 140 pounds, he's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, right here.
Oh, yeah.
The young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah.
Ooh. He's a hard puncher.
His image took a hit that night. And maybe that's exactly why a showdown with Crawford no longer feels optional. It feels necessary.
Now I got a chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. He been calling me down, he texting me down. The whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym. He closed down the gym for me. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd. Like, he coaching us. Like, now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terence, and Floyd now. So, man, I I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours? Like, you got the best prospect, then you got Shakur, then you got Terence Crawford, and then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, it's always our opponents. It's never a close fight. Even with Terrence, it's never a close fight.
If Tank wants to silence critics and reclaim the narrative, there's one obvious route. Face the man many consider the best pound-for-pound fighter alive and prove he belongs in that conversation.
Set you off because you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was the sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me.
Yeah.
I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's been, I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of it.
Deal, he don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
This is
it on
exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come.
Crawford, however, didn't fully commit to the matchup. Instead, he set a condition: defeat Keyshawn Davis first. And that's no easy task.
When Floyd left bothering him, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his.
Keyshawn Davis is a legitimate threat, young, sharp, and developing under the guidance of Floyd Mayweather. If Tank accepts that challenge and wins, the hype for a Crawford fight skyrockets. But if he avoids it, the doubters grow louder. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather remains the wild card in all of this. Though he and Tank have gone their separate ways, his influence still lingers. Keyshawn trains within his orbit. Crawford respects him. And Tank continues trying to carve out an identity separate from Floyd's shadow, even if that shadow still looms large.
How do you not lead with ego? Like, if you hear somebody like Tank say, 147, I knock Bud out.
Well, he just talking. You know, he got the confidence in himself that he believes that he can do that because he's been knocking all these fighters out that he's been in the ring with. You know, so no knock to Tank, but there's definitely levels. You know, and if he come up to 147 and he's thinking he's just gonna knock Terence Crawford out, got another thing coming.
So that's the fight you would make happen? If he wanted to come up to 147?
Yeah, I'll stay at 147 for him. That's a big money.
That's a big fight, yeah.
It's a big money fight. You know, yeah.
So Spence.
But then what? Everybody gonna say he was too small.
That's it for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Does this fight need to happen? We'll see you in the next one.